I would like to transform my life in a rather holistic way. Uh, so this will be like a vision for my future, I think. I've only just realized this like now. Uh, uh, but we'll see. I mean, there's many nuances to it. But I think it's like what my soul needs in a lot of ways. And I think like because I'm always like darting around these like jobs with no money in this system. Uh, one minute I'm living in a flat, next minute I'm getting kicked out, uh, for taking mushrooms because they're illegal and everyone hates them. Uh, so I'm moving with my mum. And everything's good. I like being here. I'm so lucky. I realize so many things. Like if I'm making like a somewhat like a, and this is very. I don't know if this is an actual plan. We'll see how it goes. But like I genuinely feel like because like I mean in terms of like a legacy, uh, and I know a lot of my family in that like they think that you can't do it. Um, what am I talking about? Not like completely fucking off. But there are like I'm sure, as I see in my vision, here on mushrooms, psilocybin magic mushrooms, heroic dose, where they're legal and where there can be communities potentially, like ayahuasca ceremonies and these tribes that are like, and this is like the pinnacle of my vision for a long time. Um, and obviously there's nuances. I don't want to just fuck off, but like let me get to the point in a sense. Like the reason why it kind of like I was like, yeah, maybe this is it, because I feel like I was in my past very toxic. I feel so like I moved in with my mum and like I did and I had a lot of mental health stuff for a lot. Like I was working in fast food and things. I had horrible health, smoking backy. I was smoking a lot of weed. Street cannabis just like sends you into like states of fucking psychosis and shit like that. And then eventually, like I got into like psychedelic mushrooms and things like this. Um, and I really started to explore like these like other worlds. I'm talking like way out there, man. Like we're Western. Like what is this system? Is I'm grateful for the system, but at the same time, like there's like this almost courage. Nature loves courage is a quote I heard from Terence McKenna. Um, and I have this trust in the universe that I know that it will just like there's no way that I'm just gonna like go out into whatever and then I'm just gonna like fuck up and die and then oh who knows loose ends and then I just get like murdered or some stupid shit like it's all like has like this holistic plan that you learn from in the most like intelligent absolute way for me anyway, as I seek to understand the universe, and you can understand the universe, but what I want to say is that um, I feel like the reason why what I'm talking about ultimately is like literally fucking off from this culture and going to integrate with some like mad Buddhist school that have been doing this. This is like tradition for thousands of years. They don't fuck around with no internet or nothing like that. They don't give a fuck about none of that. And they, but the reason that I feel like I need it is one, I feel like right, I'll fuck off from the family maybe because I'm not even useful to anyone. Well, I pay rent actually, so we'll have to see. But I can't be tied to that ultimately. I don't know. That would be a bit fucked actually. We'll see. But I'm allowed to fuck off. I can pay the rent in advance actually. Who knows? Obviously, it's my mother, so we'll see. Um, but really our identities are like kind of like tied in a way. Because I do really deeply care about the people I love. I know I could be selfish at times. It seems like the way. It seems that way, and I've made bad decisions in the past. But like the family is at my core, and I think about it a lot, especially with the mushrooms and that. Like whenever I send all this stuff that I want about to people I love or whatever, I don't know. It's just I think a lot about like my sister and things like these are people I grew up with, and there's so much like love and intelligence in the whole story, and I see that, and I know that they see that, and they know what it's just so the whole thing is just so obviously designed by. It's just a fantasy. The whole thing is fucking insane. But this is what I'm talking about, is because I started thinking about Paige and my family. Because I love her. And this like gets to the core of like obviously everything I've ever known. I don't want to just fucking cry like I am on mushrooms. But I don't know, I don't understand, like fuck off if you have a problem with it. I didn't intend. It's real. It's not negative. It's just like you just take in the whole thing. And just for days you're just like, you just keep going. And you grow and people get old. I didn't intend to talk about this actually. But that's love at the core of it all. And that's the only thing that kind of keeps you going, is you're just trying to like. Because I started talking about this. I was just talking about the rent and how I care that I wouldn't leave my mum to have no rent. Because our identities are like tied. So, I mean, I don't know. Look, everyone hates on mushrooms, yeah, but it's like, this is what they do. Do you understand? It's because they can get. This is why I care about them, and everyone hates on them. But when I was so depressed, I just. And I couldn't understand shit, and my health was terrible. And everyone around me hated themselves as well. Everyone had such fucked up mental health for so long. And then I find these fucking plants that completely change my whole understanding of the universe. And they dig up traumas and you deal with them in the most beautiful, holistic way ever. And they're illegal and everyone hates you for taking them. And like, people like literally, you can't do them. And it makes this like, people don't understand. It's the stigma. Everyone projects onto you, but they don't actually understand. If they were just informed that the reason why everyone's so confused and there's all this stuff going on and stuff is there's this holistic, like, paradigm shift. If you look at other cultures, and the original thing I was going to say with this video is I might fuck off for a while, because I got to like purify myself, man. I've been around in these streets eating all this sugar. I don't need none of it. I need to go away. I need to meditate in the sun. I need to get some good food. I need to give my money give my family some money, and I need to leave and to say forget about me for literally like a year or two, and I'll be back, and I won't be the same. And that's what I need, because I've seen the other side, and I don't, and we're all trapped in our minds. You don't understand how deep it goes. It's everything that you keep desiring, like Sisyphus, keep moving into the fucking And this is what I'm talking about. It's a fucking psychedelic revolution. And people in my family and that, they literally... Let me tell you what the fucking paradigm is. I could be better in my life. There are many things... Yeah, I get it. But at the end of the day, I actually think people need to, like, check themselves to an extent. Because I almost don't care anymore, because I went through so much and no one under fucking stands. So what I'm telling you is that your entire understanding of the universe is wrong. And you can realize this if you open your mind to, do you not believe that potentially that there are these plants within reality? Oh, there's some plants like in this field. Right, you know how we get superfoods? I've been thinking this recently. It's a kind of an original thought of mine. There's certain foods in the supermarket that are and they are particularly good and great. Like we call them superfoods because they got really good nutrition. Well, how do you not think that maybe we've neglected some of these other plants? And these plants, and we were designed to be in like a nature is codependence. Alan Watts, if you don't understand this is what I'm talking about. People don't understand the wavelength that I'm on. I'm literally listening to like hours of lectures about the fundamental nature of reality, of how nature is codependence. And when I'm talking about this, I'm saying the reason why people are addicted to weed, yeah, my family's like, why are you addicted? Like, well, my mum doesn't like the fact that I keep smoking this weed. And I understand because I'm sacrificing a lot to be on this metaphysical wavelength. But what you don't understand is that these psilocybin magic mushrooms that I've invested a lot into, that you've just seen me have completely fucking come apart right in front of you right now, is the reason why I fucking do this. Because I was so confused for so long in this fucking system of tyrannical government and drugs and fucked up food and criminal family. I love them, and it was, and I love it, and I'm not hating, but it's I don't like, where am I in this fucking culture? Psychedelics are illegal, all the social media and I'm being forced to take these injections, and everyone hates on me. So the story is, fuck this. I love everyone who is being through my family and that, but I need to purify myself, so I'm gonna fucking leave. So I need to save some money, and I don't need it anymore. So as quick as I can, I'm gonna fucking go, and I'm gonna start probably. So, yeah. What can I say? You know what I mean? Fuck off. I ain't got nothing to say to these people anymore. I'm sick of people hating on me. All this, like, love me for fuck's sake and stop fucking. There's no sympathy. Everyone doesn't understand the reason they hate what I do. But I'm going to show you over the next few years, because I don't need this fucking sugar and this stupid. I don't want to be a fucking slave. I'm going to go breathe in the fucking trees and eat some good food and detox my fucking body and learn, because the fucking answers are in my DNA, you fucking stupid people. Why are you in this fucking grid getting injections and you don't even, why are you subscribed to slavery? You're a slave to a location every single day. It's 9 a.m, dumbass, clock the fuck in. So tell me anything you want, but you've been doing this all your life, and if you want to do that, then be my fucking guest, but it's a lie. We're enslaved, and you're the only reason that you're doing it is because you're willingly being a victim, because people will hate my fucking critical thinking. But the reason that you're all fucking slaves, and the reason that everyone are hating on me, look at your life. What do you want to say? You are all trapped in, you're completely reliant on the system, government. And if you want to do that, get your wage every week, reliant month. Fuck all of that. I don't need any of it. I'm going to go and fly to the trees and eat some veg and breathe by a fucking lake in the sun, because I know that you can do it, and I don't understand. It's just completely... We've fooled ourselves into thinking that this is the only end of the deal. But we don't. We need to walk away and go. I'm not going to pay you anymore. I'll go and grow my own stuff. Alright, I completely come apart of this video. I didn't intend to. I got loads of mucus I need to get rid of now, which is what this system will instill you with. Move the mucus out is fucking toxic, and this is why I'm going to purify myself. I hope I made myself very clear. I love you very much. It's all a plan. It's all divine intelligence. I know that I'm just acting, and it's just a story, and I love it. And I'm, oh no, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna run away. It's just, don't you see? Wake the fuck up. All right, I love everybody. Just stop hating on me for fuck's sake. Every time I take mushrooms, I upload something, and then all my family like remove me. When I got removed from this flat. Yeah, hold on 1 second. So I'll tell you what happened. Actually, it's kind of relevant with the Babylon system and stuff. I was in this flat. I moved out with my dad, and then my dad moved out, and I was now paying the rent, and I was in a bin man job. And then I got a job at the co-op. So obviously, yeah, like I mean, I wasn't. But anyway, but basically, what happened is I got removed, like physically, by my father 3 times, and my entire life got completely uprooted because I took mushrooms. And I understand because but the point is, we had an agreement: don't do them. But the thing is, people wouldn't mind if I'm allowed to smoke tobacco. I'm allowed to have some other crutch. But if I rely on this plant, but to be honest, I completely I understand why they said that, because they used to say do them, fine, whatever, do them, don't do them near me. And they completely fucked up my mental health, to be fair. I completely went off the deep end. But what this was a reflection of is I was just purging. You need to purge up all your demons using ayahuasca. The dread will make you grow just like the hair on a rasta. The knowledge that I'm giving you is so sublime. The wisdom in my mind is feeling so divine. And if you wear a mask, you need to grow a spine. I'm seeing GMO human beings all the time. And it's so funny because I can get into the metaphysics. It's like this plan and Mr. Nature, Miss Sunshine, they know what I'm on about. And this is why everyone wants to me to stay away from psychedelics, because they make me. But yeah, they just basically said don't do them, and then. But it was fucked, man. Like I was in the like I completely had to get a new job. I had no money. I had to keep borrowing, and my mental health was awful. And I was getting like, and everyone just keeps fucking hating on me, man. And I'm running around in this system, bruv, and all I can buy is fucking sugar. And when did I sign up for this? I don't want none of this fucking sugar anymore. I know I got the desire for it, but it's just fucking stupid. Like, it's all these emotions are fucking fucked because of all this like rapeseed oil and shit in the food, and because we're all stupid, and that's why I was so depressed. So if you want to hate me, be my guest, but I don't fucking care, because I was suffering for so many nights. What actually made me think of this when I was laying here is I had many relationships when I was 15, 16, and we would love each other, sure, whatever, have sex, blah blah blah. I'd get to a point where I'd go like, I don't know what I'm trying to tell you. It's just like I can't fucking say it. It's like this whole it doesn't make no sense, and I'm not where I need to be, and like, but my health was awful. I was very like insecure, especially like sexually as well. And yeah, I was taking drugs, and I was taking pills and that with loads of friends in this system, and they completely fucked up my mental health. But it was ultimately like a spiritual rebirth, because the reason why I was so confused and why I was so depressed for so fucking long, and I would voice this because I needed to, because it was like hell on earth. Um, And then I found my people. Alan Watts, Terence McKenna, Leo Gura, Connor Murphy, Key Parks, Adeptus Psychonautica, Oxen, Inspector Veg, Mr. Traumatic, Captain Sinbad, Isman Gatti, Sneeko, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, Jordan Peterson, Thought Leaders, Dan Coe, Dan Coe, Dan Coe, myself, Baron Davidson. I know that I've got it. I'm like pure intelligence, and I don't care if you want to hate on me. I know what I'm on about. It's you haven't seen the levels I'm on. You don't know, man. No one's as deep as me. I've thought about this shit for fucking years now. Because this depression basically fueled me because it was like, fuck. And I made like a whole album. You see the lyrics I was spitting. I was so depressed. The album was called Toxic, and the album I'm gonna make and that I've been making is called Detox. My old lyrics was, oh, I won't spit it, but go look at it anyway. What's the point in even talking? But that's the plan anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna start making this video. Actually, I'm gonna upload it because I'd like completely fucking came apart. But that's what psychedelics do anyway. They heal you and they give you the message that you've needed to hear all your life. And they can be ups and downs, but people need to actually check themselves and stop being fucking so coming with so many assumptions. Because look at you, what have you done in your time? You know what I mean? Being a slave and went to prison. So I'm not hating, but you know what I mean? Like fuck all of this. I'm leaving. So sound as fuck. Sorry. I love everybody. But who knows? I don't know. I haven't looked at nothing. I don't know what I can do. Money. We'll see. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Mr. Nature. Mr. Nature. Right, my name is Oxen or Baron Davidson. I'm out of here. That was like a good message. That's my thing. Alright, sound. I love everyone. Love is the main message. My logo is like a love heart with the infinity in it, and then the X with the oxen. Come on, I took time to think of that. Levels, it's coming, it's coming. The future fruitions, you know it. What once seemed a bitter task seems, in the grand scheme, oh, actually, seems like that bitterness I could turn it into what I actually needed in the end. What doesn't kill you definitely makes you stronger. My pain turned me into a monster. Nothing worth having ever comes easy, so it doesn't matter even if it takes you longer. And we were never born to be slaves. I'll do a dry fast for 3 days. You need to question everything and debate. I will humble you and make your ego deflate. So check out Mr. Traumatic. He's the key. Trust me. And Spectrum. SPXTRM. And Illuminati Congo. They'll transfer the people think, oh, it's just YouTube. Like, what do you mean? It's knowledge. This shit, like, I listen to so much like philosophy all day, and it just transforms my understanding metaphysically. So fuck off. Actualize.org is the key. But yeah, all these people anyway. We're gonna go fuck this system, and we're gonna go into the trees with the creator economy, and we're gonna transform, and it's gonna literally be heaven on earth. And I can't fucking wait because I'm God and I planned it all, and I know that it's true. So because what, like, it's just like the why would the universe fuck itself over? It's just this like most holistic story. It's like, oh yeah, I understand the plot now. All right, I'm ready. Fuck all of this COVID injections, because YouTube literally took my channel down for no reason. I literally poured like so much of my soul into YouTube, and they just took it down because I was chatting shit about the COVID vaccine, etc. But fuck off, I don't need your system. We'll make our own platform with First Man and Hamza and then man. So yeah, check it out. Alright, I'm out of here. Sound as fuck. Oxen, OXSN. Please go to my hashtags. I've got bare shit in the description. I've been doing this for years. I'm very interconnected with the whole community. Let's fucking go. Psychedelic actualization. Let's fucking fuck this system. You know what I mean? We know what we're on about now, and it's basically time we turn the tide with the new world order and all the shit they're doing, man. I don't need none of this. We don't need it. It's just a lie. We've just like something devastating's happened in our history where we've all ended up getting enslaved. Basically, these people just got the one up on like the whole population and just started lying to them and feeding them bullshit for the media. But they can't do it anymore because the internet and shit's kicking off and time and greed and generation and whatever the fuck. But anyway, I gotta go. Sound as fuck. I love you all. Thank you.